there at the top. I am sorry I'm so late, but Mary had to come up for some stock and I had to sort out the new product, and I was trying to go through and add all the people that had wanted to buy a raffle ticket for the wreath. So that's nearly full. It's not far off being full. I think there's some more come through and I haven't had chance. So when I have finished this, I will go back on. So the purple one, I'm still waiting for a few people to pay. I think a couple more have come through, but I just didn't have time to come off when I was trying to sort this kit out. But the lilac and mauve one, there are probably about 5 tickets left on that, and that's, I'm overwhelmed actually by all of you supporting me. And when everybody said please make it 50 tickets, I was like wow, which really helps me and gives me something for my time and my energy and effort. And obviously it's taken me a long time actually to go through and PM everybody and build it all up and sort it all out, so I'm grateful. I don't know if you can see the wreath there, it's on the back door. So the one on the door going out to the kitchen is the one that's in the current raffle that I made last night. I had to add another lady onto this raffle because I'd put one number to 2 different people. So the purple one, I'm just still waiting for a few to pay. That's just here behind me. So, but thank you. I'm overwhelmed with your support and everybody wanting to do it. And I've had a few messages to say, could I put on some of the smaller wreaths as well? Could I do some of the other ones? So I will. Oh, hang on, I did that wrong. Wait a minute. I've done this one wrong. It's not okay. I just need to do this. Finished. Wreath. And I'm always rushing. I'm always trying to do too many things. And I could feel I was trying to get everything ready, and I'm so worried that I'm so late and I'm getting heart palpitations again. And I think, just calm down. Just calm down. Nobody's going to die. Just keep calm, because I get myself so worked up when I'm trying to do so many things all in one go. But I know I'm not Wonder Woman. I can't do everything. I'm trying to pace myself, but it's just impossible. Sometimes it's impossible. It just is. And let's just share it over to my other pages. So how are we all this morning? I feel like the weather's a little bit better. I don't feel like it's as chilly. I don't know what all of you think, but I certainly don't feel as cold this morning. I've got a lighter shirt on. I was going to see if Lewis would go out for lunch just to get me out of the house for a bit, because I'm working constantly, just to have a change of scenery. But unfortunately he's still poorly. He's had the flu, and I can't really risk going and seeing him and getting the flu, because that would knock me, with my low immune system, I'd be on my back, and that's not a good place for me to be. Not at all. So it's better not. It's better not. So I will probably just nip to the warehouse and do a few things and pick up some stock for some lives over the weekend, and then come home, make some more wreaths, because I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and lots of you seem to be enjoying it too. I'll do some paper craft this weekend as well, so don't worry, I'm not neglecting all of you paper crafters. Right, we're back on now. Good morning everybody, good morning Vivian, Sarah, Lisa, Julie. Oh, pouring down at Whitehaven. Jane Aldred, Beverly Langford, hello Lisa, hello Wendy, Sarah, Teresa, Catherine, Caroline, Vivian. Morning everybody. Right, I'm going to put you down, then we can get straight into this. So this is a request as well that I would do blue and lemon. So I am doing blue and lemon, no notification. Chrissy, I do not know what's going on in the world of Facebook, because it drives you nuts and they keep changing everything. And I don't know why, but they are changing everything all the time, and it makes life difficult. But because you don't know what you're doing, and I don't know. I guess they think it's an improvement in some way, when for us it makes all of our life harder. But you would think if you've registered for notifications you would get them, but if they keep changing the system, there's not a lot we can do about it. I'm just going to move all of these bits on because I didn't clear down from yesterday. I didn't clear down, so they can go over there and know what I'm working with here, and I'll do it after. You go over there. I've still got all my purple. I'm going to do, lots of people have been asking me, the purple and pink that I did, that was the first raffle yesterday, I'm going to do another. It won't be the same, but it'll be similar. I've been asked if I'll do another because I only did that for 25 people. That is now gone to 26 because I couldn't. And if some of the people, there's a lot of people still going on there and asking if they can have tickets. And if some of the people don't pay, then I will go back to some of those people who have asked if they can have a ticket. Because obviously I don't want it hanging over me for ages. I want to draw the ticket. I want to get it done and posted out. So I will probably contact some people. If I don't get a response within the next, say, 48 hours, then I will go ahead. Lots of people are already paying for the second raffle. I think there's probably only about 5 or 6 tickets left on that one. So people are paying for that already, so thank you. If you have got my bank details or PayPal, info@dawnbibi.com. If you do friends and family, please, that would help too. I've got a cup of tea. I've got a cup of tea. Running out of glue sticks. I must ring to see if they'll supply me with the glue sticks, otherwise I'm going to be in a real dilemma this week. Right then. So this is our colour palette this morning. People have been asking about blues and yellows, so I'm going for blue and yellow. Let me just get the product up. Have I put it as blue and yellow, or have I put it as blue and lemon? I don't know. I don't know what I put it as. It's here. Right, now this is a bit cheaper. The wreath base is slightly smaller. The ones I normally do are 15 to 16 inch. This is 13 to 14 inch, so a little bit smaller because that's what I've got here at home. So this one is working out, and I hope I've got this right. This one is working out at £35.33 for the contents. So I've put it on at £31.99 as a kit. If you want to buy the finished wreath, it's £41.99. I'm just putting £10 extra on. And if people want me to do it in a raffle, I will do a raffle one as well. So I am putting, yeah, I know, Jackie, if they don't come, thank you, Avril. If they don't come back, I put a note on there to say, please contact me, because some of the people, it wouldn't allow me to PM them because I wasn't in the friends list. So Valerie, I've got a raffle ticket, I think. How do I pay? You can, I'm getting more people texting now to say can they buy tickets. When I come off here, then I'll have to go through and see. If you go on to Crafting with Dawn Bibi, if you're watching me now, go on to Crafting with Dawn Bibi. There is a list of who's picked tickets and what numbers are still left. So if you want to pick one of those numbers and put a message underneath saying I'd like these numbers, and if those numbers aren't available, if I can't have any numbers, then I will allocate some numbers to you. I try and go in the order that people are posting, so to give the person who asked for the numbers first. But obviously it takes me a while to do it, and I can't do it while I'm live now. So if you don't mind going over to Crafting with Dawn Bibi and putting onto there if you want any of the numbers that are missing. If you want to pay for them, if you want to PM me, then I can send you the bank details to do a BACS transfer, or you can pay to info@dawnbibi.com on PayPal. If you could send friends and family, that's better, then I don't lose any money on it. That would be better. And then PM me just to say I've paid, and then I know and I can check it. Because tracking it is proving difficult. It's taking a lot of time to track it. Anyway, this is the colour palette for this morning, because people have been saying we love the idea of blues and lemons. So I've gone blues and yellows down here, as you can see. there is probably, I've got my little gyppies over there as well. So we'll see how we go on with this. I have got more blue in there than lemon. I don't have an awful lot of lemon, that's my problem. I've got gerbers, but I kind of thought this looked okay. So we'll see how we go on with it. But this is where we are heading this morning to make another beautiful wreath. So we're going to start off with the biggest flowers as normal, and I've got 3 of the hydrangea heads. Now, you can either use the full hydrangeas or we can break these down and use them in little clusters. So I'm not sure what I want to do at this moment in time, but let's just pick out some of the bigger feature details and then we can go from there. So I've put foliage in, the beautiful yellow gyppies back in stock. I'm going to use the blue camellia again. Everybody's been loving everything I've done with the blue camellia and it's proving popular. And let's pull this in and see where we can go. So these blue hydrangeas are simply stunning. These are a big cluster, so I've taken 3 because I think 3s are good. I don't think I needed all 5, so I've broken that down. The hydrangea itself is 864649. 864649. I'll give you out what flowers I can as I'm going through if you want to purchase the flowers. So we've got 3 quite big flower heads. Now, I'm not sure whether I want to. We could just have them as sets of 3. Let's just see. We could go like this, you see, and have sets of 3 across it. I have a feeling I'm going to break them down though and go, because I just think it's a bit clumpy doing that. I know that that's how hydrangeas are, you know, if we wanted to go for like sets of 3 across there. But I kind of think I might be breaking into it and taking some of the little clusters like this and moving those around just to spread the blue around on here. I think that might work better for me. So we've got those. We've got the camellias, no, clematis, I'm lying, clematis on here. So I'm going to take those clematis little heads off. I'm going to leave the leaves so I can use those separately. So let's get those off there. I've got the ocean splashing now behind me on the spa music on Alexa. I can hear the ocean waves crashing. I do love that sound. Years ago, when I went to Egypt, one of the last times I went out to Egypt, I knew that I wouldn't be able to afford to go for a while. I knew that I wouldn't be out there for some time. I was led on the sun lounger on the beach and I recorded the sounds of the ocean so I could listen to them. And then I ended up changing phone and completely forgetting about the voice notes and losing them. But I just recorded the sound of the ocean crashing up on just the whole noises of being by the beach, and loved it so much. I love being by water and the sea. I do love it, but you know, life has kept me from it. Life has kept me from it. Maybe one day. One of my neighbours has started selling wreaths on our neighbour's Facebook page. She has done a good job, but the flowers don't look as good quality as your flowers are. Thank you, Avril. That's nice of you to say. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Julie. People are asking for the details now. Let me just do this really quickly. Let me just do it really quickly. People are... I can't find it now, actually. I can't find it. Oh, I'm getting those stupid things saying that Meta are my page is going to be suspended and all that maloney, and it's not Meta at all. Please don't. It's not letting me report this one either. Stop communication. I hate it. I'm just trying to ban them. Just want them to go from my timeline. Right. Sorry about that. Everybody's coming to me at the same time. Right. Always when I start live, always when I come on live, isn't it? That everything starts. I think people think, oh, she's there now. She's there right by phone now. We'll just message her now. Even though we can see she's busy, we'll just do it right now. Happens all the time. All of the time. Right, let us just spread some of these beautiful clematis around. I always like to do a little trim because these are fabric, as you all know, and they're handles, so, and people should know that when you're dealing with flowers like this, faux flowers, the way that they are made, they're a raw edge to them, so you just have to go around and give them a bit of a tidy up sometime. Pop them into here. I'm loving these morning videos. They are keeping me going. They won't keep me going some mornings. I think you mean they keep you going. I don't know. That's a bit, but thank you, Jen. Saw your post yesterday. Have I missed something with Sarah? I don't know. Would have missed my cloud. My head's a bit up in cloud cuckoo land, as you all know, trying to deal with so many things. Always things to deal with. When sometimes I just want to sleep. I just want to rest. I said to Mary today, I was hoping that, well, I said to all of you, I was hoping that Lewis was okay, because he's normally off on Fridays, and we could have just gone out and had a bit of fresh air and gone for lunch or something, but he's poorly, so I'm not risking it. He's not feeling very well. He's had flu all week. Well, there is no way that I can catch flu, because I've nobody here to help me or look after me. Can't be poorly like that. Right, these are the new gerbras, aren't they? Beautiful in the pale blue. Really lovely. That's okay, Jane. I just was like, what's Jane saying now? I don't quite get what you were saying. So these are stunning, and these came in day before yesterday, and they are in a lovely array of colours. They're only $1.99 a bunch. The flower heads are gorgeous. The leaves, not always are the leaves so fabulous. I quite like these, but the leaves wouldn't be one that I would necessarily use in here. I much prefer the leaves that have detail, like these leaves are beautiful. These ones are a cheaper leaf, but the flower heads are lovely. Flower heads will do. So we don't always use all the foliage, but I do think it's nice to have the, you know, they're all varying. Quality of flowers does vary. It does vary. We all know that. But sometimes you've got to have these. The colour on them is fabulous. The colour's fabulous. I don't often do symmetrical, so I'm just balancing this at the moment. And then it could all change. You look forward to the mornings, Marion. Thank you. Thank you. And you're all so good supporting me and tuning in, sharing the videos out as well. It's nice. Get people following me. I appreciate all of you. Right, daisies. This is a daisy. So the little gerbras, the new gerbras are 028266, 028266. These are the daisies, 033703. There's different colours in each of those as well. So if you look on the website, you'll see a choice of colours. I also think that there's bundles, so you can buy the bundle if you want. Get the full colour assortment. You can go for that too. I think this could all change because I don't like so much symmetry, but at the moment I'm just kind of balancing out the flowers. Balancing the flowers out a little bit. I don't know what, Marion, what you're relating to, but on the whole, I have to agree with you. And I was talking to Debbie and saying, I really feel like I'm a hermit now. After everything that's happened to me in life, and, you know, so many people do things that obviously aren't for the better good of other people. And I've just been through so much in my life, and so many things have happened to me over the years that I just lock myself away. I'm quite happy to lock myself away and not really mix with people. You always seem to end up getting hurt. And I know that's life, but it's hard. And you're right, people just don't seem to think about their actions always, do they? People don't think about their actions. They don't look at the bigger picture with anything. I always look for the best in people until, obviously, I get hurt if something happens. And then I recoil and think, is it better just not to bother? I remember years ago meeting somebody, I can't remember who, but I just remember thinking to myself, how bizarre, they don't want to go out or bother or get involved with anything. Or I remember thinking, how weird, you know, that I've not balanced that very well, have I? I've not put any yellow over there. I just remember thinking it was really bizarre. And now, as somebody older, and I am all right with that. I guess it'll be okay. Now being older and having been in a position where life hasn't always treated me so kindly, and people haven't always treated me so kindly, that you sort of then step back and think, actually, now I get it. I get it now. I get why people were like, no, I don't want to get involved. I'm not interested. I get it. Don't travel on bus anymore because I was attacked not being on one for, wow. I do not go on public transport. I just don't. When I lived in London, I was scared a few times on the tube. And I know people say, you know, you can't afford the taxis and stuff. And thankfully, I don't live there anymore, so I don't have that problem. But, yeah, I never really felt happy going on public transport in London. It was just like, no, not doing that. Not doing that. Not a good idea. I do think, though, that, you know, there's other people really far less fortunate and in bad situations that they don't deserve to be in and don't wish to be in. And life gives you hard knocks, but there are some people that just, you can't change the way they are, can you? You can't do anything about it. You can't help some people. People have to help themselves. Oh, these flowers are actually a lot bigger. Hello, Julie. My sister is here. Hi. Are you watching from home? Are you working at home? This is my elder sister, Julie. Julie Moorcroft is my big sis. My big sis. Alright, let's go down here. turn this around. I know, Jackie, how bad is that? How bad is that? Although one lady's just left, so I'm assuming that, well, maybe I'm wrong to assume. Hopefully the person has left. I don't know why somebody would do that. I don't understand people really, but what can we do about it? What can we do about it? Hi Gilmore. Hi Trudy. Good morning everybody. We're just all coming together. It's nearly afternoon though, isn't it? It's nearly afternoon. I was up so late last night going through and adding all your raffle. Everybody was going mad on the raffle. So thank you so much to all of you that have got a ticket for the raffle. It's all over. If you missed, lots of people tried for the first one. And I could add more tickets onto the first one, I suppose. I could add more because a lot of people really wanted to be in that. I just put it at 25. And then everybody said, no, I should do more to get more benefit for it for myself as well, for the hard work. So I could add a few more tickets onto it, I suppose. And I am waiting for people to pay as well before I draw that raffle. I will be drawing it live. I've just actually ordered raffle tickets this morning because I thought I've got to sit there then and write all those numbers, and I'm not very good at doing that on... I can't figure out how to blow things up to do them online. Can't figure that one out. To do it on, well, I do it on my phone, that's the thing. I do it on my phone. So I'm not good at that. So yeah, I've ordered the raffle tickets. It said they're coming today. Probably tomorrow though. They say that sometimes on Amazon that they're coming today, but they don't. They come tomorrow. Is it Gilmore's birthday? Happy birthday, Gilmore. Happy birthday. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope that you've got nice weather out there. You're in the States, so you're far more likely to have nice weather than we are here. I'm sure. Although I do feel it's getting a bit milder here now. Just a touch, not a lot, but a bit. Just a little bit. Oh, keeping going around here. Keep going. We'll see as we go. I was thinking maybe a weekly raffle would be good. Maybe make a big expensive wreath and sell lots of tickets. Just an idea, so people might like the chance to win one they couldn't. Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I'm sure we can do one a week. I'm sure we can. Well, it's actually a nice way to do it. It's just the time it takes, obviously, to go through and allocate all the tickets and stuff. But yeah, if I'm getting a little bit more money back, obviously, for my time and that, then yeah. And it's nice, isn't it? It's quite a nice thing to do, I think. A few people have said, why don't I do it with some of like the MDF, you know, the pieces that I make when I'm live as well, which would help me, because a lot of those pieces are just sat here. Why don't I do it with some of those pieces if people want to possibly own those, and some of the smaller wreaths, if I could do it with some of those that I've already got, then I will certainly have a look what I can do. this weekend, I'll see, because I've got some other wreaths here as well. I will definitely make another pink and purple, not the same but different, because a lot of people wanted that. Maybe you could just allocate as numbers, would be easier to track. Yeah, possibly, but it's only the same as, in a way it's the same as just setting the numbers up and putting names across them. I think people like to pick their lucky numbers, don't they? I notice you picked 8 both times, Avril. I guess that's your lucky number. Is it? So your lucky numbers? People like their lucky numbers if they can get it in. So my mum always used to, when she did the lottery, she'd always pick birthdays, and I know Tracy went for birthday. People pick their birth dates, don't they? The family, like the sons, mum always used to do all of the kids' birthdays. She always did that. Raffle some of the wreaths you made for CV samples. Yes, yeah, exactly. I've got loads. I've got loads of bow wreaths. Loads and loads of bow wreaths. They're on my next list to do photographs and list them on the website. So I've got a lot of bow wreaths that I need to start getting at there. I might do some of those this weekend, actually, just get them on as the finished wreaths for sale, because I've got to start clearing more of the stock out of here, else it's gonna come around quick. I'm viewing 2 more houses, one on Monday, one on Tuesday, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Funny thing is though, I just saw one of my neighbours from a couple of houses down, and she said, have you not got a friend, if the owner wants to sell, if you've not got somebody that you know that's an investor that buys properties to rent, is there nobody that you actually know that could buy the property and you could carry on living here? There was one guy, and I contacted him, but he said he's already done his portfolio. He doesn't have, because this is not a cheap house. But if anybody out there knows anybody who's a property investor that looks at buying properties to rent, I might as well put it out there in the ether that I could continue living here and rent the house, and I would be over the moon. I would love to stay here. I really don't want to leave. So anybody who knows somebody rich that's a property investor that buys to rent, then please put them in my direction. I'll put them in touch with the estate agents. That would be a dream come true. It would. Right, I'm going to bring in the lemon ranunculus now, because I need to see that I've got enough lemon in here as well, I think. So let's just get these in here next. That's what I need to do. Let's do this off here. Back here. And across here. And here. This is nice foliage on these ones as well to use to fill in afterwards. Pull the heads off first, and then we'll take all of the foliage up here, so I'll definitely be using that foliage. That can go up there. So those little ranunculus are 004642. These are the little lemon ranunculus, which are fabulous. These have just come back into stock. We've not had them for some time. And really pretty. Let's work our way around those. I'm going to kind of cluster them, because I've put blue in as well, and it might be that we need 2 lemon instead, although I don't know if I brought more than that home. to be honest. Did I bring any more lemon home? I'm not sure. Should have, but I'm not sure if I did, because I used one, didn't I, in the mauve yesterday. I think I brought 2. If I only brought 2, I'll be snookered. Can't add any more in them. You can't add more in. Is Alison with us? How are you feeling today, Alison? How are you doing? I hope you're getting there. That into that. And I think we'll have a couple in here. These ones on the longer stems. May just cut that down a little bit. Come on, can you poke? Can you poke? Why not? Still a bit high. Oh, my back's hurting this morning. I nearly fell asleep on the sofa last night. I was sat there. I watched Corrie. And after I finished my live, I watched Coronation Street. I do like my little Corrie catch-up. And then I, at the same time, I was doing all the raffle tickets. Everybody that was bidding on for the wreath, I was trying to do that at the same time. And then I suddenly felt so tired, so I ended up lying down. And then I thought, oh, I dozed, and then I thought, that's it. That's it, I need to get up them stairs. I can't be doing this. This is not a good idea. Else I'll wake up at 3 in the morning. And that'll be it. So I climbed the stairs and went up to bed and got in bed. Oh. Right, we've got our little bit of yellow over here, a little yellow jip that we can build in, and we'll see what we think. Let's lift you up, pop you in there. Here, let's get our little jip off. We've got 4 of these little clusters. These will bring a lot more yellow over, scattered over the whole thing. What have I had this morning? I haven't had anything to eat, have I? I just had a tea and trying to think, did I? Oh no, I had some cereal. I did have some cereal. I haven't had my yoghurt. I keep trying to have Yakult now in the morning, since the doctor said I have to have more probiotics or whatever they're called. And I forget. I do forget, but... Or I've got kefir, he said, because that is probiotic, isn't it, as well. Let's just get round this side, make sure we've got some everywhere we need. What are we thinking of the lemon and blue? Do we like the lemon and blue? It's different. It's a bit different. Random question, do forget-me-nots only come in blue? No, I think that they're available. I have got blue forget-me-nots in my basket because a few people asked for them, and I still haven't done that order because it's an expensive order. I keep holding it there thinking, oh, And then I look and I think, should I take some of these things out my basket because they're expensive? But then I keep looking at my basket and thinking, but I want everything in my basket. And then I've just not placed the order. I've just not placed it because of the cost of it. And I know there's some of you that do want the forget-me-nots. So at some point, and it's got the fabulous blue. Is your favourite colour, Teresa? My dad's favourite colour was blue. And I know that blue suits me because I've got blue eyes. I've got blue eyes. So I know blue suits me. I've been wearing blue the last few days, actually. Why is my back hurting this morning so much? Pop that behind my back. I don't know why. A little bit of a twinge going on. Okay, let's just see a little bit of a colour balance. A little bit on this side, like so. There we go. I've got one of my swirly bits there. I do like these little swirly bits, they're quite good. So I'll add a swirly bit back in. Come on. Oh, don't play awkward. Don't play hard to get. It's your favourite colour as well, Karen? Yeah, I don't think it's everybody's favourite colour, but it was, I do think blue and lemon, blues and yellows go well together, don't they? What is going on? Let's get the tramadol out. See if we can kick it. Kick it with tramadol. Alexa's gone quiet. She's on a very quiet one. You've got blue eyes too, Sarah. Old blue eyes. That was that Frank Sinatra? They used to say old blue eyes. They reckon Frank Sinatra was mafia, wasn't he? Part of the mafiosa. Right, what do we think? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Do we think it needs? Yellow is a reminder of spring. I've got now, we've got the pale blue that I put in this to build it out a bit more. Because, oh, what do you think? I think there's enough yellow in there. Let's just look. I know it depends on Elaine, exactly. That's what everybody's saying to me. They're £80 wreaths. For the time that it takes to design them and put together. Which is why I am doing the raffles now as well. Right, I've actually got tulips. I think I'm going to add some tulips into that. I think tulips. They're little tulips, so the price should go really. But I just feel, let's see what we think. These are more of a golden one, but it might just give us that extra kick of colour we need. I'm surprised Lily's not been knocking at the door. She went back in the lounge. She likes to lie on the sofa in comfort, does my little girl. What do we think? Or do we think they're too golden? I think they're... Let's just feed a few. And I just think it needs a bit more. I'm just checking these little tulip heads out. Thank you, Marianne. And here, let's get these. And back here. Yeah, I just think it needs that bit more on the yellow front. That's what I'm adding these in. I just think a touch more will balance it. Spring is now coming. Now that do you know, I've been trying to find some hanging baskets, Julie. I have been trying to find some because I agree. I know there's somebody on TikTok that does hanging baskets. I had a look at them and I thought I could do some of those. I don't know if anybody saw them, but I was, and they're selling for a lot. Let's just, I want to check these out as well because these are quite good to put in. These little fern leaves are fabulous. I love using those on cards and mixed media in these tulips. So these little tulip bundles, they've just come back in stock in all different colours. They are 028297, 028297. I keep those ferns and I use those ferns in the mini flower bundles. I have to make some more mini flower bundles up. I have to make more mini flower bundles up because they've all gone again. They have gone again. You've definitely liked the mini flower bundles. Right, I'm just gonna... Yellow is a hard colour to get though. To get nice flowers in it. I've got a song playing in my head that won't switch off. I'd like it to switch off. And I can't tell you what it's called. It was playing, I said to Alexa, play happy music, Alexa. So she plays some random things, I can tell you. When I ask her for happy music. Very random. My garden centre already have them for sale. It's only 9 degrees here on the island. Where are you? Where are you, Dawn? Love your mini flower bundle. Yeah, they're really good, aren't they? They're really good. Saw a wedding one. It was beautiful. I'd have it hanging in the house. Yeah. No, we could do the hanging baskets, but it's the thing is I'm going to have to put the shipping up. I know that. Because it does cost a lot more to send out flowers than paper craft, and it's the website can't really define between the two. So right, let's see now. I think there needs to be more here just to balance that a bit more yellow. That better? That look a bit better with the yellow. Let's go around now. Put these in. Onto here. on, you go there then. Onto there. All at this side. I'm panicking now that I'm running out of my glue sticks. I've just got a drizzle right down there. What's for you on there now? That covers it. We can put some of these in. Thank you, Debbie. I have got actually a really nice idea to do a spring planter arrangement. So I'm going to go to the warehouse afterwards and get the bits to do that, and I will be popping up to do that at some point as well. I'm going to try and line up some different lives and then put a schedule up, because I know that you like a little bit of a schedule. Then I can do Facebook should then notify you when I start. That's how it's supposed to be anyway, I believe. So I just need to try and get a bit more organised. Are there any other companies that do the glue sticks? I'm sure there are, but these are really good, strong quality of glue. There are varying qualities of glue. In fact, there are different ones. When I even buy them from them, you can choose the different strength in them. I don't think people always realise that. They just think a glue stick's a glue stick, and it's most definitely not. There are different strengths that you can get in the glue sticks. So last time they were like, you don't buy enough, you've got to, I said, well, I want 200 glue sticks and 40 glue guns, and they were like, it's not a big enough order, we'll do it this time. I've been ordering for years off them, but we can't have any more after these. And I was like, my God. So they told me to go to this wholesaler and gave me his details, but if I'd have gotten them from them, I just would make absolutely no money on buying from them and reselling them. So it's like, you know, just madness really. And then somebody contacted me to say that they needed some more details off me, and I said, but you've told me that I can't buy from you anymore. And they said, who's told you that? So I told them who, and they said, oh right. So I don't know. So I will reach out to them again and just say, can I buy or not? Because I need some now. I'll try again today, because I'm going to get to a point where I don't have any glue sticks. I have to stop crafting. Not a good thing. Okay, so don't forget my 12 by 12 stamp period pad. It's on order, Jane. The masquerade one, it is coming in for you. It is coming in. I found one masquerade deal. The masquerade deals I thought had all sold out, but somebody must not have checked out. So if anybody wants the masquerade deal kit, you can go back and watch the live. Please be aware that all the lives are disappearing now after 30 days. No, Karen, they don't have a minimum order. I think they just thought that I wasn't a big enough person. I don't know. I'm annoyed because after everything I've done to promote the glue gun on TV, using it in every TV show, and always said it's the best glue gun, you'd think that they would, in the day of now, all these, what do they call them, influencers, and I think I've had a pretty big influence on the sales of the glue gun overall, that they would care, but they don't seem to. They don't seem to. but I'll give it one more shot because we sell quite a lot of them. But like, we don't sell 50 a week, but and I think that's what they want, silly numbers, which I don't have. Right, we've got the baby blue now to fill in to make it fuller. Sarah's on today, she at 4, Sarah's on at 4. What are you doing today, Sarah? Are you doing Gothic Romance? Because that's launching next Thursday at 8 PM. And I'll be doing some launches obviously here on my page too. I haven't even received my kit yet, so I haven't been able to do. You need glue sticks as well, Julia. I know. I've had to take them off sale because I've 2 packs left and I need some. So they've gone off sale now. I've had to take the glue. We sell loads of the glue gun with the 2 sets as well. I've had to take those off sale. Pale blue ranunculus 004635. 004635. I know, it's criminal. It's just criminal. It's highly frustrating. I had 200 of them. They've gone. They've gone. The glue sticks are gone. Right, so I'm just feeding these in. Let's just remove the petals out. And then I can build onto there. This is just bulking it out. Will you begin any more of the cream and lilac camellias in, please? I had some in my basket last night and then they disappeared. I'm so sorry, Alison. That is exactly the same question that Mary asked me this morning. Mary asked me this morning, can we get more? Now, my supplier is sold out. I have got another supplier that I can check, and I will check. It's just, I had taken them off because obviously I've put all the work into designing the wreath, and I think there was 2 bunches left. So there's literally just a couple of wreaths left now, so I'd remove them for that reason, because of that, because then nobody can buy them, and obviously it's a shame if I've done all the work on designing it and done the live on the kits that nobody can then get them. So I've just taken them off for that reason, because they have literally flown out. But I will see what I can do. They are very pretty. There was a pink option as well, but that had sold out too. I couldn't get the pink one. Couldn't get the pink either. I don't know how I missed them, to be honest. I have no idea how I missed those, because they must have had a lot more stock and I obviously hadn't seen them. The camellias are just so pretty. So pretty. I got all of the ivories, so there's no more ivory after the ivories. Once the ivories have gone, that's it as well. I think they've got red ones, but I didn't get, I think there was red, but I didn't get red. It's funny, red flowers haven't been selling. Don't ask me why. Even at Valentine's we didn't do a lot of red flowers. We just didn't. People hadn't bought into the red this year. Not gone for the red. Right, we're getting there now. We're getting there now. Right, I've got my these little foliage. I did these because again they're a bit yellow. These now, we can't get any more of these. I'm running out of so many bits and pieces. So these are the berries and foliage 001023, but I have a feeling I've taken these off. Now these are one of my favourite ones to use for card making and mixed media, because of these little leaves are just divine. Now I don't need, I think I'm going to strip some of these bottom leaves and I can use them for other things because I don't need all of those. I want this little cluster, and again I thought it's just going to bring a bit more yellow in, just a bit more yellow. And the berries and foliage, look, we just like, I like with these wreaths just having more little fillers in. I think if you've started buying flowers, you probably aren't looking so much at, you're looking at the pretty flowers. You tend to look at the pretty flowers. You don't look so much at all the foliage. You go for the flowers. And you need the foliage, you need the berries, you need all of those bits to bring it more to life. And people tend to just look at, oh, I want the gerbers, I want the camellias, I want roses, they don't look at what's going to give it the overall finished look. And that comes to you when you start bringing all of your berries and your ferns and your eucalyptus and all of the fillers into it. That's when it starts to come to life. So you must bear that in mind if you are starting out. And I don't think people, I have never met anybody really that says I don't like flowers. I've never met anybody that said that. It's always people love flowers, even if they don't buy themselves flowers, they have an appreciation of them. They make the world a much more beautiful place, don't they? So I do think that everybody loves having them in or around their home and is thrilled if somebody buys them a bunch of flowers. In this case, obviously we do the bouquets. I've done, on the website you'll find the bundles. When I went on the craft store I did the bundles. So the bundles, right, let's space these around here. Oh, missed one, cutting one down. The bundles, you can either buy a bundle of flowers that are colour coordinated, or you can buy the bouquets where they are gift wrapped with a bow on as well. So if you want to buy a bouquet, you can do. Is your inspiration causing all these supply shortages for pretty flowers and the glue sticks? Yeah, maybe so, Gilmore. Oh, Lil. Yeah? What is that? Somebody at the door? Lula? Let's just do a little bit of a chuck in, and then I can see if I want them spread differently. My little girl on guard out there, doing her job. Bark, bark, barking. I don't think that's bad. I think maybe just a bit more up. And here, okay, put that in. So I'm just positioning them. I'm looking at how many I've got and kind of building them around to just give me a little bit of foliage and berries in there. I think I need to get that one from the other angle. Down here. Yes, the bunnies, your order's gone out, Marion, I think, yesterday. Did you end up getting your lost toys? We did. The bunnies arrived and I put together your pink lying down bunny yesterday or the day before. Your order was waiting, Marion, because Every won't process the order. The payments wouldn't go through on Every. And I know that Mary spent ages on the phone to Every trying to sort out the problem, and they said they would ring us back. I contacted the bank. The payments kept going through the bank. I tried them by my bank. I tried them by PayPal, and they kept going through, and then they kept being cancelled. So I contacted the bank and PayPal, and they said, Every, keep cancelling them. There's no problem, money in your account, no problem, it's all going through, but they keep cancelling it. So Mary spent time yesterday trying to speak to Every, and they said they would ring us back, and Every are a nightmare on customer service. They've never been good, and they are terrible. So we are still waiting for Every to come back, because of the boxes being so big, it would cost us a lot more to go via Royal Mail. But I said to Mary, if you can't get the Every sorted, obviously today, then anything that's sat there, we'll have to send it by Royal Mail. But it can cost nearly double by Royal Mail. So that's why. But yeah, the bunnies are there. The kits have all been made up, and we're sat there waiting to go out. It was just Every that was letting us down on that front. Right, these are those foliage sprigs, which are beautiful. These are the new ones that I showed you. Well, they're not new, but they come in autumn and summer, and they're rather pretty. Every nightmare. They do drive us nuts. They're the cheapest, but that's probably why they're the cheapest, because they don't have any staff to deal with customer service. That's probably why. That's probably why, I guess. Right, I didn't put the full set of 3 in here. I was trying to keep costs down. But that means that I can't just put the clusters in. I'm going to have to snip into these to get the little flower heads, so I can share them around. And 2 here, like so. There we go. So we've got some of those. Again, another touch of yellow, a little bit more yellow to feed through. Pop that in here. And let's see, this can go over this side. Oh, just there. And split them around. Do you know when my 25 warehouse clearance box will be complete? Alison, has it not gone? Because those were things that I sent across ages ago to the girls. I don't think that they've been tracked very well. And I've now set up a system where anything that's missing goes in the front of a book, so it's checked off. Because I would just pass that over and assume that they've been dealt with. And I have got to make some more boxes up, because there's none left there now, but everybody that was owing, I was told, had gone out. But if they hadn't written it down, if it hadn't been written down, then possibly why. But we've got the 12 by 12 warehouse box, which will give you some Stamperia as well. If you want one of those, that can go out. I can get Mary to send that out. I think those are done, but I need to do some more. I need to go in and do some more. But I thought everything had been done that was owed. to yours at the end of January, then it should have gone, Alison. If you can send me the order number, then I can get Mary to check if it's got lost in post or if it's not been tracked through for you. I can see onto there. And let's go under here. Am I even coming out of the thing? Oh, you were lucky, Avril. Lucky, it is just a clearance. Now, I've had the odd every parcel gone missing and had to make a claim, but it's more that they don't have somebody to deal with you on customer service, and for some reason it just won't process payments. So we've tried paying by lots of different ways and it's just stuck. It just keeps coming back to your orders have been downloaded, and it just won't let us pay and print the labels off, so we can't send them. I don't know why. I tried it on my phone, I tried it on the iPad at work. We've tried calling them. She's actually gone through the message system and messaged them, and they've said they'll call us back, and nobody's called us back. So I don't know. We are in their hands at the moment. Frustratingly. You were very lucky. You were very lucky. They're all different. There's no guarantee on what you'll get in your mystery boxes, I'm afraid. There's no guarantee. On them. But I feel like I need something. I need to do some food shopping. I've no food. The last few days, I have just been going through the freezer and seeing what's in my freezer. What can I eat out of the freezer? A, to save money, and B, just to empty the freezer. Like, I'm not going to buy anything. But now I'm out of cheese and bread. I've no bread. I'm trying not to eat so much bread because bread puts weight on, but it's hard, isn't it? You don't feel sometimes like you've not eaten if you haven't had kind of bread or something along that line, bread or pasta. No, you can't talk to a real person. You've got to fill a form in and then it says that somebody will call you, but so far now they haven't called us. So far they've not called. So you kind of sat waiting, hopeful that somebody does call you eventually and you can get the problem sorted, because they said it's the bank said to me, it's Every. You need to speak to Every. They are cancelling your payment. You pay and then they cancel the payment, so we don't know why. Nowadays, there's so many services like that. It's all automated. And you just think, just pick up the phone. I just want to speak to a person. Just pick up the phone. I hate it. It's so frustrating. It's like the automated scanners in the supermarkets. I really hate those. I want to go to a checkout. I want to go to a proper checkout with a cashier who runs it through. That then if you don't have a problem, you don't have to wait while somebody comes to you. It's like, I don't want to. And all these automated are taking all of our jobs, aren't they? They're taking jobs. Taking people's jobs. That's not nice. I don't like it. I'm the same, Jane. I don't like it at all. I want to speak to somebody that can help and advise me, because I don't know what I'm doing, pressing buttons and just like, can you not sort it out? We are getting to a stage in civilization where there's no need for us. And the whole purpose is that we are human beings, we are people, we are, and yet they're trying to make everything automated and all done by robots and machines. And it's like, why are we doing this? Why exactly is this occurring? Those futuristic movies that show that the robots take over, we're going to get to that point where we'll all be hiding in our houses from them. They're out there killing us and taking over the world. It just seems so silly. Oh, good, Deirdre, that's good. Companies cutting costs, getting rid of people, taking away people. Yeah, but that's just madness, isn't it, really? You think about it. Yeah, okay, a robot doesn't need maternity leave and sickness and holidays, and that's what they're looking at. But we'll get to a point where people can't even afford to live because there's not jobs for them. And then where are we in the world? What's the state of play then? What's going to happen to us all then? Some big rich fat cat sat there taking all the money. Like, is it Elton Musk? They're all on about Elton Musk is doing a lot of this. Hate technology. I know. Exactly. I haven't changed my phone. My phone is overloaded, but I haven't changed it because I don't know half my passwords. And as soon as you change it, you come out of all your things and you've got to know all your passwords to get back in. And then you've got an absolute nightmare for 2 or 3 days trying to liaise with everybody and sort it all out. And I just think, oh my God, I don't think I can cope with the trauma of it. Out of last time, you've still got to know, yes, you can sync your phones side by side and they will download, but you still got to know some of your passwords to reopen some of the apps and things. And it's like, I don't know them, I can't remember them. So then you get locked out of things. All on passwords. And I know they say you can't use the same password for everything because then that's where people catch you out and that. But that's the easiest way, isn't it? If you've got a password that you use and you keep it to yourself and your passwords across multiple things, then you don't forget it. But then they don't accept it. I had something the other day, I can't remember what it was, but I was trying to get in and it asked for my password because I hadn't been on for a while, and I tried what I thought was my password and it said no. It said no, that wasn't acceptable. So then it's like, do you want to reset your password? So I thought, well, yeah, I've got to reset my password because I don't know what the password is then. If it's not that password, I don't know what it is. So I pressed to reset the password. So then I tried to reset the password with the password that I know that I use, and it comes up and says, you cannot use a password that is similar to a password that you have used in the last, I don't know, 12 months or the last time you were using this. And I thought, oh my, it won't let me use the password that I want to use now. Can't use that password. So I had to set another password. Then I have to remember that password, and I think, ugh. And then the worst thing is, I have an old email address that I had, it must be 6 years ago, an email address. and that email address, it became so full, and I didn't know how to go in. Everybody kept saying you've got to go in and delete all your spam and delete everything, and I didn't know how to deal with it. And then I couldn't remember my password to get into that email address again, to delete it all. So I set up now using that email address. Some of my things are still set up on that original email address. So whenever I've got a problem, and every is one of them that's set up on that email address, and I don't know anything to get into that email address or change that email address, and I haven't had access to that email address for donkey's years. I can't do anything about it. I don't know anything. And you can't change the email address because they'll say, we're going to email you to set up a new password, to set up a new email address. You need to confirm your old email address before we give you a new email address. So then you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. It's like, oh my God. How crazy. How crazy is this life when we're at this stage? Your husband, is it listening? Not Elton Musk. I'll be sat here laughing, John. He said it's Elon Musk, not Elton. Elon. Okay, Elon then, whatever he's called. Did you see where they were in the Oval Office, stood at the side of the president, and he had his child on his shoulders? I don't know what that was about, but I did see on social media that his son was talking to somebody at the side and told the man he was talking to at the side to shut his face. Shut your face. I thought, that's obviously how Elon speaks to people. If his son is speaking like that to people, everybody was horrified. This little boy on his father's shoulders is going to grow up with a real attitude, telling people to shut your face or shut your mouth. He said to him, he memoed it on his father's shoulders. I was like, wow. Wow. Just terrible. Terrible. A young child speaking to people like that. Telling him to shut your face. It was either shut your mouth or shut your face, he said. Everybody was like, huh. He's got about 13 from 12 different ones. Has he? I saw that, and he said he work lie sometimes. The little boy needs a good talking to. He work, what does that mean? He work lie, Julie. I'm not sure what that means, sorry. I thought that was terrible. Absolutely terrible from a child like that to be mouthing off like that. Awful. As a business person, you're supposed to be on top of this stuff. On top of what stuff? On top of Elon Musk? I don't think so. I don't think so. Politics have no interest for me, I'm afraid. None whatsoever. None. I'm in my own little crafting bubble myself. Not interested in robots or Elon Musk or whatever he's called. He's worth 500 billion. He just lies sometimes, he said, or words to that effect. Who lies? No respect from others, learn from adults. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was a bit of a shock. It was a bit of a shock, that. Yeah, that's it. Do you know what? If you listen to everything and you got involved in everything across the world, we would be psychotic, I reckon. You have to focus on what's going on in your world, your here and now, and deal with that. There is too much to deal with in the world and in business. So, a politician's all lie. So I'm told. So I'm told. I don't want any part of it. Not to musk, but technology and passwords. Well, some things people are good at and some things they're not good at, I'm afraid. And technology and passwords is not something that I am good at. And I know that it's an evolving world when you've got to learn these things. So I learn the basics of what I need to know, and that's it. And then I have to get people to help me. We cannot all be good with everything. There are technology wizards that couldn't sit here and make a wreath, could they? There are technology wizards that couldn't sit and make a card or design a flower, or so it's impossible to be good at everything, I'm afraid. So that's where you've got to get assistance. You have to get assistance in these things. Nobody can be good at everything. Alright, so let's get a little bit more foliage around here now. Popping all the foliage in. Which just starts to then bring it a little bit more to life. Oh, the last lipstick here. This is scary stuff. Scary stuff. So unusual colour combination here, I think, with this wreath. Very unusual. Not to everybody's taking, granted. But striking nonetheless. Are we liking? Are we liking it? I'm going to go after this and walk my baby. Go for a little wander on the field. Let her do some barking and shouting and sniffing. Just to have a sniffy-niffing. Go and do her sniffs. Thank you, Beverly. She likes to do a little bit of sniffing. Apparently I saw a programme that it's essential, it's like for their mental health, that dogs have to do the sniffing. It kind of is their thing, isn't it? They've got to have the daily sniffs, go for a walk and sniff all the surroundings, and it's part of their makeup. It's something they have to do. It's life fulfillment for doggies to sniff. She needs a sniffy-niffing. Not much room for leaves. Your wreaths make me smile. Good. Notice you have a blue tick on your page now. Beverly Langford. Into here, like so, up there, put that in there. How are we doing? A little bit of trimming as we go, anywhere that I just think needs a little tidy up. Thank you, Gilmore. On to here. Do we like this? What do we think? What do we think? We're getting to the end now. Getting to the end. add a bit more foliage in. I say that that's their face, but when they're out sniffing, I've got two Westers. Yeah, they're little sniffing connections. They love this sniffing. It's their right to life to do some sniffing. Sniffing-iffing. Let's go for that one in there. Let's pop that out of the way a minute. Back here. We've got a few more little leaves. I do think this takes the time to fill in all these bits, but that's what makes the difference, I think. It just brings it to life. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Now, if any of you have picked tickets for the raffle, then please check. If I haven't got a green tick at the side of your name, your ticket hasn't been paid for, and I need everybody to pay before I draw any of the raffles. So the new one, bye Jen, thank you. The new raffle is over on Crafting with Dawn Bibby. There was, when I came on this live, there was still a few spaces left. So by all means, then you can go over there and put your name down for a ticket, and I'll sort it out when I come off there. It's all paid up. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, thank you. Now I put you 2 eucalyptus in. I don't think I need to put 2 eucalyptus in, so I'm going to change it and put the yellow tulip in and take one of the eucalyptus out. It's not quite the same, but that'll do. Because you don't, because of all the other foliage we've got, you definitely don't need 2 eucalyptus. We'll remove the eucalyptus and we'll add the tulip. So we've got that extra yellow kick in there. I asked for 2 numbers. I think I had them, and then I think I replied and gave you the numbers, Alison, I think. I've added some numbers for you already, and then just messaged you back and said these are your numbers. I think I've done that. In fact, we really probably don't need eucalyptus full stop, because we've got tons in here, haven't we now? I'm struggling for places to put it. Like so. I'm hungry now. I'd like to go to the garden centre and have Welsh rarebit. That's what I'd like. Yeah, just check, Alison, check your comment and see if it's there on your comment. It should be. Have a little check. This is looking rather glam. Looking rather glam. Do, 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 do. I don't know. Alexa's a bit dross this morning. Alexa, can you play instrumental music? Alexa, play instrumental music.
The station Alexa Piano Radio on Amazon Music.
Let's see if this is a bit better. else has now got instrumental music going? There's some other people now with instrumental music going on. I know that it is cheese on toast, but it's very tasty cheese on toast. I don't know what they put in it, but it's amazing. From the garden centre. It is amazing. I love it. It is. I haven't used these really big leaves. I don't want to use the very big ones, and I've still got more foliage. But I kind of think we've got enough going on. I rather like it as it is. So what do we think? Let me have a little appraisal. A little appraisal myself. I think it's looking rather beautiful. Do we like? Do you like? Onto there. Just have a few more little leaves. Me, you've got instrumental music. I do like that. I think it's really funny. Everybody's picks up all over. That's rather nice. Is it the same as mine though? I wonder if it's the same. No, I've asked for instrumental music now because the spa music was a bit dross this morning. So I just changed it up a bit. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. I wasn't impressed with the spa music. We've got a pianist now. Thank you, Margaret. I did see it come through, so thank you. It pops up at the top of my screen to say Margaret Bird has just sent you £5. So it's already there. Already found. I've got drip coming down there. Let's get you off. Well, we've all had a nice little chit chat this morning. Watched a little bit more. Your husband playing guitar, how lovely. Has Worcester sauce in it. Sometimes people use beer or ale too. It's very nice. It's very yummy. I do like it. Whatever combination they make, it's lovely. So I like it. I like going there and having Welsh rarebit to the garden centre, but it's not as much fun going on your own. But if Lewis has got the flu, I certainly don't want to put myself at risk. Because if I'm in contact with anybody that's poorly, I always end up catching it, and it's not good. With my immune system, I can be really poorly and I'd be in bed for a week, and at the moment I can't afford to take a week out to be in bed ill. So that's not going to happen. There. Okay, looking good, looking good. There we go. Beautiful blue. Beautiful blue. Rather lovely. I'm just checking all around to make sure we've got any little areas covered. Wind's blowing a hoolie. It's calm. It's very nice and calm around here. There's a calmness around here. Right, I think I'm done, folks. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. There you go. Do we like it? I think it's come out rather lovely for the blue and yellow. There we go. Very nice. Get all these bits off my table. Bring them down here. It's now 20 past 1. 20 past 1. So how long has that taken me? We came in about 11:30, 12:30, up to 2 hours. 2 hours to do that, but I think it is rather beautiful. Rather beautiful. Just lovely. It's all come together nicely. It did need those extra little yellow flowers in there, but I think that's come out nice. I was put on iron tablets on top of my vitamins in the hospital as I'm a bit anemic at the moment. I'm not surprised, Alison, after what you've been through. Nice for Michelle now with some showers. Tina says, put a yellow flower in your hair and you coordinate. Thank you, Harry. That's why we need to continue to wash your hands regular. I'm terrible at washing my hands. That's why I end up with dry hands. Constantly washing my hands. Constantly washing them. Right, so this, I will put the kit up again if anybody wants to buy this. The link to the page that has the finished wreath, which is $41.99, or the kit, which is $31.99. That is there. I don't know that I should do another raffle on this just yet, because you've got 2 raffles ongoing. If anybody would like to see this in a raffle, then maybe I could do that next week. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. If people would want to... Oh, you've woke up, have you now? Have you woke up? Just knocking at my door. Have you been snoozing and now you're knocking at the door? Like, come on, mummy. Hello? Hi. How are you, chickadee? Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi. Little sweetie, aren't you? Oh, mummy's big girl. Mummy's big girl. Come here. It's beautiful. Don't normally go blue, but that looks beautiful. Yeah, it's not the colour that I have really in my home. They're not colours. I know a lot of people love them. I'm going to just lift you up. Oh, and we've got her. We've got her. Here we have. Mwah. Yeah. Hello. Oh, you're very tired. Did you ever snooze? Thank you. Oh, you're just the best kisser, aren't you? You're just the best kisser. Aren't you? Time for groomers, isn't it? Because you won't let mummy cut your hair. No. Time for a bath and grooming. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, you don't like it. You don't like vets, don't like groomers, don't like anybody messing with me. No, nobody's allowed, mummy. Just snuggy nugging. You like snuggy nugging with Auntie Mary, don't you? Yeah. You get straight on Mary's knee and snugs in, don't you? You do. You love, don't you? Love snugging Mary. Yeah. Look at her snugging in. Back asleep again. Just like your cuddles, don't you, Lil? You like your cuddles. Right, what are you all saying? Had to have 2.4 litres of blood during my operation. Gosh. Not good. At least you're here. Operation over with, successful, and you're here. Right, there you go. There is the wreath. The finished wreath. So it's now up already for sale, $41.99 on the website. Already up for sale. The kit is $31.99. You can place your order on dawnbaby.com. I just put the link up again for you. Should be pinned at the bottom of the page. It was a 14-inch base, so it'll be about 16 inches across, this one. About 16 inches across. And I think it's come out really lovely. It's come out very lovely with all of those beautiful blues and yellows. Beautiful blues and yellows. Right, I'm going to go. Mary's leaving at 2. And I'd like to get there before she goes, and I can get up to date with what she's needed and where she's up to. I need to take this little baby out for a little wee wee. Shall we? Don't call us wee wees? No. Or wee wees? It's not us wee wees, mummy. It's first wee wees on the field. Yeah? I'm looking. I'm looking. What can you say? She's looking out in the field. What can you say? What can you say? I'm looking. The rabbits. There isn't any bunnies hopping yet. They've been out some days. I will miss this view. It's magical. So peaceful. Oh, little Lou. Anybody knows any investors that want to buy properties to rent, then please think about me. Speak to them, because this house is going on the market and I really want to stay here, but I can't afford to buy it. But anybody who's interested in buying properties, please let them know. Come to my rescue. Me and Lily's, because Lily would be heartbroken living here too. All your friends in the garden, Mr. Frog and Mr. Toad, Mr. Newt, Mr. Rabbits out the back, Mrs. Rabbit, yeah, Mrs. Mouse. Yeah, I know. I have to leave them all. Right, I can't see what you're saying. Thank you for live, Lily. It's a sweet pie she is. Well, let's hope you don't, Alison. Fingers crossed that you don't. Like cornflower blue. It is cornflower blue. It's cornflower blue. So please remember, I'm going to try and download. It takes time though, but for me to download all the videos and put them onto YouTube, then they'll still be there. Then you can watch them. So I will. I'll work through them, but it just takes ages on the Wi-Fi here to do it. So I haven't done any for the last week or so. That I will sort that out. Right, I'm going to go. Thank you for your company. Thank you if you've been shopping on the website. I've seen a few orders go through. Thank you for giving Lily her food, yeah, and your bed. We had a discussion this morning because there's a bed in the kitchen and she keeps ripping like this on it and pulling all the stuffing out of it. So I said, I think it's time that bed goes when we move, because she's just shredding it. She obviously doesn't like it that much. I don't know. Right. She prefers this chair. Look, or the sofa. She's a princess. Right, thank you everybody. Don't forget to pop over Crafting with Dawn Baby for the raffle. Check on this page further down if you have asked for a raffle ticket. If you can PM me please, and I can send you the payment details, and I will see you all. I'm not sure on, I won't be going out tonight, so depending how I feel, I might pop up and do another wreath. If I'm just making one anyway, I might do, or I definitely will be on Sunday evening, but you'll probably see me before then. Tomorrow I've got appointments, and I normally try and have a rest on Saturday, but you never know. But thank you anyway if you've been supporting and shopping with me. It's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.